Yeah, this is a lot easier for me. This is a lot easier.
I don't have my phone on.
So, I want to take a guess right now. How many do you think are under there?
30.
32.
Hannah?
27.
I'm going to say 25. So this one was just sitting right there, huh?
Out warming up.
Yeah.
Already.
Hey, Leah.
Yeah.
How much money you got?
How much money?
You ever seen an exanthic garter snake?
Oh my
Wow.
yes.
It's blue.
Holy crap.
It's exanthic, right?
That'd be exanthic or melanistic, I guess. I'm not sure.
I'm so excited right now. So we're in this super old and pretty much abandoned house. So, the purpose of this video is to showcase what it's like to remove dens of rattlesnakes from under homes in the winter months, and to help explain the basic information behind why snakes do what they do this time of year, as per their seasonal habits. And it also serves to prove that these animals serve a vital purpose in our ecosystem, and that there are safer alternative methods to killing them, and that it is best to let the experts do what they know best. I work with my friends at Big Country Snake Removal, not only sometimes in jobs like these, but also helping with and learning about the many rare and unique venomous reptiles that they have. I did a video with them checking out all of their animals, and I'll link that video in the description and on the screen now too if you want to watch that. This time, I went with them on a job and I filmed it for you guys to see so you could learn a bit more about how they do what they do.
I can make it.
This is my favorite one.
Are you trying to, what? You can see it from the screen. We got the GoPro set up on Hannah's tongs there.
You don't need me to stay out here and get it?
So depending on how that footage looks, we'll be switching in and out of that. Is there an opening on the front over there in case I need to pass you guys something?
This is the only opening.
Oh crap.
Dead snake?
There's a dead snake?
Yep.
Okay, get one.
Gotta fix my pull this big one out.
So apparently there was a giant rattlesnake that crawled into a cinder block. So Hannah's going down there, hammer in hand.
We're going to try to get him. There's going to be a lot in these cinder blocks. It's going to take us a while. Got that one.
I got one.
So basically, after finding the primary den location under the house, the mission is to remove as many rattlesnakes as they can as safely and effectively as possible. Where we live here in West Texas, western diamondback rattlesnakes are the primary focus and the snake that they collect the most of. However, rattlesnakes are not the only snakes you'll see in dens, because a lot of the time, dens will be shared communally by some Texas native colubrids such as bull snakes.
Go!
Oh, that crunch.
Yeah.
They also found a dead giant garter snake down there, so. In this particular job, most of the snakes made their den inside of the cinder blocks that made up the foundation of the house, so getting to them required some grit. One of them is pretty disturbed by the noise, so he decided to make his own way out.
The problem down there is all those cinder blocks are open and they're hiding down inside of individual cinder blocks
And
that
they're
are
like-
making up the wall of the bottom of the house.
Oh.
So we're having to physically bust open cinder blocks. And they're also trying to get under so where we can see under that porch. There might be some burrow, like something burrowed under it maybe.
Oh gosh, you poor thing. You've got spider webs all over you.
Yeah. part of the job. My Halloween hat.
This would be a great get up for Halloween, though.
Yeah.
Want me to grab it?
I don't think we have any more grabbers.
I can just grab it with my hand. It's fine.
Grab it with your hands?
Yeah.
Leah's having to help today, making her work. There we go.
When they go up, they can get right underneath the porch in this corner. I think they go up right there.
Yeah.
So this job required some more heavy tools to remove the rattlesnakes under the home due to the cinder block foundation, and I wasn't there for that, but when I was there we did collect some snakes, and it was another great learning experience. Every job is different and presents a new challenge to them as they navigate the underside of homes while trying to remove the snakes, keeping themselves and the snakes safe at the same time. So how many did we end up getting?
I think 4.
Oh, even, it's so bright.
The shades of it.
Yeah.
Take a picture down in it. Yeah, nice rattle on it.
Look at poor Hannah's hat. It's got a giant egg sack on the back.
Yeah, this is my my hat I picked up in Europe, so now it gets spider webs on it.
Alright, we're at a new location. This one's supposed to have a lot of snakes too. How many do you think there are going to be?
12.
Alright, I'm going to say 10. How many snakes do you think, or rattlesnakes do you think there are under the house?
3.
3? That's it? Hannah?
Let's do 10.
10? Hey, that's what I said. Oh, you can say it. It's fine. We'll both say 10.
We'll both get cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we'll go get cheeseburgers. Heave. There's a lot of tracks, but I don't see any snakes. That is crazy.
Wish there was a bunch in there.
What not to do.
Yeah, don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, that's an old cistern that they converted to septic.
So this next house was much more difficult to get into. Thankfully, there were 2 entrances to get underneath the house on either side. However, both of them were pretty small openings. The owner of the home had seen a few rattlesnakes around the property and outside of the house before, as well as some rats, so it became apparent that a den had been situated underneath.
You can go around to the other side.
Got him.
Ooh, he's mad. No. Dang it. Well, the next mission was to get under the house from a different area to try and access where the supposed den was. However, the way that the house was built made that pretty difficult. When they were under the house, they spotted the den, and we did eventually narrow it down and find its exact location. So they're like under the bathtub?
Mm-hmm. This is an add-on where they poured a slab. Yeah. And so...
Look at that old boy.
There's a rat?
Mummified rat.
Whoa!
So when I was right there, Brett, I could see all the way up until that rat.
After working with the house some and seeing if it was accessible with what we had, this became another situation where more heavy-duty tools and more excavating was going to be needed later on. So, it looks like we only had one.
One done.
So, I'm sure you're wondering what happens to the rattlesnakes. Well, the ones that were collected are released in a remote location inside of or in close proximity to another den site where they can safely resituate themselves for the cold months. Although by a lot of people, rattlesnakes are extremely misunderstood and seen as evil animals, they are incredibly vital to the ecosystem and they provide a myriad of necessary functions to any given ecosystem, so removing them safely and humanely and releasing them into another area is crucial. crucial. Because they are seen more in urban areas this time of year, it's sometimes thought that they are overpopulating when in reality their habitat is lessening in the wild due to human developments. So what they tend to do is find shelter from the cold in the structures that we place in their environment. These snakes were all carefully released in a predetermined remote location. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know your thoughts or any questions in the comments. Maybe we could share some rattlesnake love and some stories of well-handled and friendly snake encounters to encourage each other to reach out to organizations like Big Country Snake Removal if we ever encounter a snake, so we can help each other be safe and help protect the animals and the planet all at the same time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!